Increased defense spending is a hot topic in this federal election. But for some voters in New Brunswick's military community, it's not the only change they want to see.
I think if they're feeling burnt out and not appreciated and there's not the equipment to do the things that they need to do, they're going to feel low. So definitely money is part of it. But there's the whole culture of the military right now is a little bit like lacking morale.
Lapierre lives in Oromocto and is the spouse of a 25-year member of the Canadian Armed Forces. She's pleased to hear the major party leaders pledge to boost defense spending if they go on to lead Canada. But for her, one leader stands out for their pledge to change the culture of the military.
I liked when Poilievre said that he wanted to bring back like warrior culture, because I feel like that's lacking right now, and I think a lot of people will embrace that.
That is the Canadian promise, that anyone who works hard can have a great life in a beautiful house on a safe street, protected by brave troops under a proud flag. That's what it means to put Canada first.
Poilievre has claimed an insane, woke DEI obsession by the Liberals was to blame for the military's recruitment challenges and pledged to bring back a warrior culture. South of the border, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said President Donald Trump hired him to bring the warrior culture back to the military. Hegseth has gone on to defend executive orders by Trump seeking to ban diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives from the military, as well as banning transgender people from serving. It's unclear what exactly Poilievre means when he talks about bringing a warrior culture back to the military. But his message resonates with Lapierre, who disagrees with the direction it's taken with recent policies to allow long hair, beards, and face tattoos.
It's definitely making some of the older vets and some of the people that have been in a long time, it's making them want to exit, because it's no longer the military that they chose to serve in. It's very different now.
That policy shift in 2022 had a divided reception, with an internal military survey finding that almost half of active members disagreed with the changes. The military has since walked back some of them, but whether it's enough to satisfy the dissenters could play out at the polls. The riding of Fredericton-Oromocto includes 5th Canadian Division Support Base Gagetown, which directly employs about 6,000 service members and another 1,000 civilians. In 2021, the Liberal candidate won by a margin of 1%, with voters in Fredericton voting more Liberal and those in Oromocto voting more Conservative. According to one researcher specializing in social issues in the military, concerns about culture could influence how some vote in this election. But to what degree remains unclear. Charlotte Duval-Lantoine points out the changes to dress regulations were made by defense staff, not by politicians. Plus, other issues will likely be top of mind when military members go to vote.
I do think that at the heart of the issues that they're having are similar to what Canadians care about. That is affordability, housing, access to healthcare. And those questions are deeply tied to defense spending because of the fact that the access to healthcare, the access to housing, and the access to places in Canada that are affordable or not, and the support that the government provides them for this depends on defense spending.